Hey guys, this is SoulRack333 with another review, and here I have the Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee movie Shockwave. And I finally found this guy at Target. Went there a couple times. They had some stuff recently, and then when I went there yesterday, they didn't have much. I was going to grab the Bumblebee movie, Sunstreaker, and then I looked around the aisle and there he was, and so I snatched him up instead. And used my red card and something else, I don't remember. It came down to 27 bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid paying full price whenever possible. But this figure is really cool. Now, we never actually saw him in his alt mode in the movie, so I guess he can no longer be a Cybertronian cannon slash gun, so he's now forever an H tank, which, okay, whatever. Doesn't look bad, but I mean, we've already seen it before, so I guess he's forever an H tank. So here's my Transformers Prime custom Shockwave that I repainted and modified a little bit. I didn't tab everything fully because everything feels kind of tight. Maybe I missed a step, but I mean, that's as close as I'm going to get with this guy. And then the Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Again, we never saw his alt mode, so they could transform him into whatever they want, and they did this. I mean, it looks cool for a Cybertronian tank, but again, one of my nitpicks of the Bay movies is either they don't transform at all, or he didn't even bother giving every character in Earth mode, and I just think I never bought into where they are proud Cybertronians. Why would they? No, it's called Transformers, robots in disguise. You know. And so, I mean, as cool as this figure is, you know, we want to see an Earth mode. Now, this is his Cybertronian mode. He never really had an Earth mode, so like I said, I guess he's an H tank now. And to transform him, it's actually pretty simple, which is cool. Just unpeg this. This can stay connected. Unpeg these here. Unpeg this. You can go ahead and bring this up. Go ahead and straighten the legs. Bring the feet forward. Unpeg at the arms here. Rotate. And this can come up. Unpeg and unpeg. Bring out the fists that are on this ball joint. These can be pulled out and then rotate it and pushed back in. And this, unless I missed something, There's no real weapon storage anywhere. So you can either unpeg it, or you're left with the only option of putting the left hand back in, pull this back, bring this in, and that pegs onto the forearm. And there we have Bumblebee movie Shockwave. Looking pretty cool. Now, my only nitpick with the design is his thunder thighs. I don't know why they have to design the thighs flaring upwards. Why not just straight legs? It's like they always have to add something that's just odd. Otherwise, this would have been perfect. I prefer his gun hand as opposed to a gun forearm. Yeah, but guess he can't have a gun hand anymore either. But this is pretty cool. I'm glad I got him. Another nitpick, no bicep swivel, only forearm and wrist. And someone pointed out that the reason there's no bicep swivel is because where the swivel would be would cut through this slot, which is the slot you use to peg in for the alt mode. My answer to that is, well, did he have to be an H-tank? We never saw him transform at all in the movie. Why this design? Why design a figure with built-in flaws? Yeah. Or couldn't he have pegged in another way? I mean, but whatever. There he is, looking pretty cool. And here's the Prime Shockwave. Big ass arm cannon. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And Dark of the Moon Shockwave. This one has the DNA design upgrade pieces. And why they had to give him the arm cannon on his right arm instead of the left arm. I mean, sometimes I feel like they just, fuck it, we're gonna change it up just for the hell of it. I mean, just stay true to the source material. That's all people want. You can update things, you know, but still stay true. I think the Bumblebee movie is closest to, you know, how we see Shockwave. This would have been badass, but, you know, we never saw it in alt mode. Yeah. But still need to see these three versions. To me, well, that's almost Shockwave. All the extra bits is unnecessary, but that's the, was it Earthrise? Whatever. Shockwave. And then here's the masterpiece Shockwave playing with himself. This guy's playing with himself too. You got, what is that? I forget what Shockwave that is. Then I have that little Shockwave right there. Then Quakewave. To me, that is the masterpiece Shockwave. As cool as that is, and as accurate as that is to the cartoon, and a very nice update. I like my masterpiece figures looking big and blocky and chunky. And then here's my old custom Shockwave with Jetfire arms. Then I have this custom Shockwave. I forget, it had the head and gun hand. I know it's a kit. I don't even remember if I bought the kit or if I bought this figure with the kit already attached. But I did go ahead and repaint it. I have the War for Cybertron Shockwave. I didn't care for the design, but I bought it for Shockwave. You noticing a theme here? I like Shockwave. I like Shockwave so much that I even have the animated Shockwave. As much as I dislike animated, I like Shockwave more than I hate animated. So I got him. And then I think this is the Magic Square. I forget which third party that is. That is perfect. All Hasbro has to do is make a Voyager version of this. Not a fake leader. And there you go. So here are all of my Shockwaves. Not pictured here is my Shockwave. Man, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. If they make this gray, I'm getting it. Because I like my Shockwave. I still have my original Radio Shack Shockwave. And I have the gray one of this. And then here he is with my downgraded Optimus as I await for the replacement for my DNA design kit. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the Decepticons being larger than the Autobots. That's something that Bay introduced, and I'm not a fan of that. To me, Optimus should be the same height as Megatron. They are equal. And then all the other Decepticons should be about the same height. Here he is with the Bumblebee Optimus. Yeah, for the hell of it. Classics Optimus. The two Wave brothers, Sound and Shock. So yeah, I don't know. To me they should be equal in height. I just I don't know. And Starscream. So that's looking pretty cool. I never bothered painting Starscream. I don't know, just don't. Maybe I'll touch it up a little bit, but I don't feel like painting him at all. So you got the top 3 Decepticons right there. And until I get him, I'll have to hang out with this Megatron here. I haven't seen the leader, the new leader Megatron. But if we're going to mash up the Bumblebee movie with the Michael Bay films, since we didn't see Megatron in that movie, I'm just going to go with that this is the Megatron that exists in that universe. And I think by that point he'd already blasted off into space to look for the Allspark. So yeah, that's going to be the Megatron with these 3. I forgot I got him. So the Decepticons. And Ravage is in there. But yeah, I hope I find a Megatron. He looks cool. Yeah, so there he is. Bumblebee Shockwave. Looking very nice. A couple of nitpicks, but overall I do like him. And I like him even more getting him at a discount. Thanks for watching, guys.